Before we get into this video, I'm gonna put, you know what I'm saying, the suicide hotline number right here. I mean, I can't stress it enough, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going through something, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you really are just down, like if you're just down and you don't know what to do and you don't have anybody to talk to, you can always just call that number, because mental health is a very, very big problem nowadays, especially, just as the years go, it just gets worse and worse, you know what I'm saying? Because mental health, it's a very, very touchy subject for everybody, honestly. And everybody has those issues that are just embedded in their brain. It could be from the past, it could be from the present, anything like that, you know what I'm saying? So as years go, you know what I'm saying, mental health is just getting worse and worse, and it's a lot harder to cope with. So I mean, honestly, like, if you feel like you are alone and you don't have anybody to talk to, or you can't really just come out to somebody and be like, hey, I need help, or hey, you know what I'm saying, this is really bothering me, or you're just not comfortable coming out to a person in your life, like face to face, you can always just call the number and they'll pick up and talk to you and stuff. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you could even get my Snapchat, my number, anything. Like, if you need help, you know what I'm saying, just put it down in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll reach out to you, give you my Snapchat, my number, anything like that. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather be that one to stay up, lose sleep over you, just to talk to you, rather than, have to go to your funeral, or your loved ones go to your funeral or something like that. I'd rather, put an effort to make sure you're not alone in a certain situation. Maybe I can, you know what I'm saying, maybe I can relate to that situation, or maybe not, but I could always talk to you. I could talk you through it and stuff. So I just want to put that out there. This is the number for suicide hotline. If you just need somebody to talk to, I beg you just to call them. You know what I'm saying? One call can save a life. One call can change your whole perspective on what life really is. You know what I'm saying? Life is a very important thing. It's a thing, you know what I'm saying, where you have to cope with things, and you just got to build it to your best of your ability. And I mean, that's really all I can really say. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Chance, and we're back with another banger. Anyways, guys, look at this stuff, bro. I was like, oh. Look at this. I got business cards to subscribe. I was promoting at my work, but I got in trouble for that. So we'll find a different way to promote. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take it too personal, because, she was just doing her job. And I mean, I can understand it. I put all my videos on the iPads, put all my business cards over there. Well, only 4, but I got in trouble and told me not to do it. So we'll find a different way to get my content out there for you guys. But my name is Chance. It's nice to meet you if you are new to this channel. But if you're an existing subscriber and you're just coming back to watch this video, welcome back. You know what I'm saying? Haven't really missed much. I'm trying to get some content out, but it's hard with my scheduling and stuff. But I just wanted to come on here and make this little story time, in a sense, about how I lost 80 pounds in 10 months. Technically, it was 60 pounds in 10 months, because I did a little bit of dieting beforehand to get down 20 pounds. But after that, it was straight 60 pounds. But it's basically 80 pounds in the 10 months that I've been putting in work and stuff. But hello, my name is Chance. I am a type 2 diabetic. I put it in remission, so that's a good thing. I put my diabetes in remission and stuff like that, from the hard work I put in, and just the dedication I have for my new lifestyle, and wanting to promote it to other people just like yourself. Maybe you're watching and you want to get into the gym. Maybe you're watching and you have that certain thing on your body, or that certain part of your, just something that just gets to you, that you can't unsee, and maybe you want to get rid of that. So that's what I'm here for. Basically, I want to take this healthy lifestyle, this lifestyle that I have created. I want to take it and I want to show it to the world. I want to inspire people. I want to motivate people. I want to give people a person to look up to that has been through the same situations as them, and just motivate them to do good, to better themselves and stuff like that. Honestly, my biggest goal with this whole YouTube channel, this whole grind that I'm on, this whole thing on Snapchat, I do post a lot on my Snapchat story, just because I want to reach out to people You know what I'm saying? I want to make their days. I want to make sure, you know, that if they don't feel like doing it today, they still go and do it just because they saw that video on Snapchat. It's the thing I want to give to the world, man. Because, you know, a healthy lifestyle, changing a lifestyle, it really helps. And that's why I'm making this video. I want to tell you guys how I lost 80 pounds as a diabetic. So basically how it started was I was, you know, 180 pounds, right? It was like end of sophomore year going into junior year. I got in this relationship and, you know what I'm saying, I was basically in it for 2 years. Basically, I mean, it wasn't 2 years, but it was like, you know what I'm saying, right around that time frame. But we got together when we were 14 and 15, split when we were 16 and 17. I'm not gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying, what happened or anything like that, because that's not the point in the video. And, you know, I've got over it. You know, you never want to dwell on the past. That's what I've learned. And, you know what I'm saying, I've learned a lot of things from my past, stuff that I need to, you know, work on, that I worked on, bettering myself. So now, you know, we're through that. About a year into the relationship, year and maybe some months, I'm not too sure. We did some tests and somehow my hemoglobin A1C, it's supposed to be a 5.5, but it came back 11.2 down here in my hometown. So, you know, the doctors called, they did an emergency appointment up in Kansas City at the Mercy Hospital for Children. And they took about 10 or 12 tubes of blood out of me. And they just ran like different tests for, you know what I'm saying, each tube was a different test. After they did all the testing in Kansas City, somehow it came back like a 5.5. And they were like, oh, you're good, you can go back home now. And we went to Kansas City just for the test to come back like kind of good. Because 5.5, that's borderline. That's right there where you need to be. But it's like, you know, right there, you know, that you don't want to go over. So 5.5 was pretty good. And they were like, oh, yeah, you're good. You can go. You know what I'm saying? You can go home. So, like, we went all the way to Kansas City just to be told that we're good to go. Don't have to go through the diabetes class. And we can just go back home. And, you know, we get home. And I'm going to say, like, I didn't get a clear explanation on if I was diabetic or not. It took like 2 or 3 months, but I still was on metformin, stuff like that. They put me on it, but they didn't give me a clear, like, wow, you got diabetes. Like, they didn't say that. They were just like, we'll get it, we're gonna know here in a minute, blah, 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 blah. So then I had another checkup, and, you know, they told me I was definitely diabetic, and I really didn't show any signs of it, but, you know, my tests were bad and stuff like that. So, you know, I was diagnosed with diabetes when I was 17. Yeah, I was diagnosed with diabetes. I was still on metformin. Just, you know, I had 500 milligrams, give or take, twice a day. And it was like a low dose. So, I mean, I was pretty good on that. Then something happened in my life that I never thought would, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we were together basically 2 years, something like right around there. You know, it went downhill, it ended, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I was tore, you know what I'm saying? I was tore to pieces, bruh. Because, like, this is all I knew. This female was all I knew, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, the men out there that's been through this situation, you understand. But, so, you know, left me for a dude, right? And it was hard, it was rough. Because I got back in contact with all my friends and stuff like that. And started talking to new people, stuff like that. You know, just trying to get more out there again. Because, you know, the past 2 years, this is all I knew, man. But, I went through a really rough patch. And, you know, I got fired from Walmart. It was all a bunch of stupid stuff. Went back to Taco Bell. It was just a rough time. And then I told myself it's either you dwell on your past and what you just went through and you get worse down the road, or you get up, you go make a change in your life and you better yourself. And you do the stuff that people tell you you can't do. And I told myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have a lot of potential in life. You carry yourself very well for your age. I'm now 18. But when we split, I was 17. It's been about 10 months. But I told myself, like, you have a lot of potential in life. You carry yourself at a very high extent. You like to show yourself as a person with a lot of wisdom, a person that has a lot to say, can get their, you know, words clear and stuff like that. Like, you have a lot of potential in life, and you have a really good work ethic that you're not putting into play. Because, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, I was really slacking when I went back to Taco Bell. I really was. I wasn't working as much at all. I barely had any money ever. I was always negative. I told myself, like, if you're not gonna, you know, make a change on your work life yet, at least make a change developing your body, or, you know, developing a healthier lifestyle. So that I started about 2:30, because I already, you know, lost the 20 pounds previously from doing a little dieting while I was in my relationship, stuff like that. But and then we were down to 2:30, and like, that happened. And the day that happened, I went back to the gym. Like, my homeboys took me back into the gym. It was either the day of or the day after, but my homeboys took me back into the gym. And I cannot express to you how grateful I am that they did that. Because if they didn't bring me back to the gym, I definitely want to be, you know, talking to you right now. I definitely want to be right here in this seat, 80 pounds lighter, talking to you guys on this YouTube video. I wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? I went back to the gym, and I was like, you got this. You're going to make the biggest change in life, and you're going to motivate people and inspire people from what you do and what you put into play. And that I did, you know what I'm saying? I started at 2:30, and, you know, I progressively went down. I didn't really, like, boom, drop weight really, really quick, because I was, like, lifting heavy, you know, stuff like that, having fun, you know, with bench and squat and deadlift and stuff like that. And I really wasn't doing cardio, because I was like, oh, I'm lifting, it'll burn enough, you know, calories and stuff like that. And I really couldn't afford a better diet, you know what I'm saying? Like, because eating healthy is very expensive. I mean, like, you can budget a little bit, but it's still going to be expensive, because, you know, healthier foods are more expensive at the end of the day. But since I couldn't really change my diet as much as I wanted, I just I proportioned my proportions a lot smaller. You know what I'm saying? I just ate a lot less than what I did and cut my calories a lot. But then, you know, I was down to about 210, give or take, and, you know what I'm saying, I was lifting pretty good and stuff like that, but I was still looking bigger, and I didn't want that in life, and I thought I needed to lose a lot more weight. So I started adding some cardio and slowly getting into cardio. And then there was a point where I was just straight cardio based and just did a little bit of lifting, and now it's, you know, kind of balanced out. But I slowly got into cardio, and then I was like, I was about 205, maybe 200, and, you know, I was all the way down to there. And I was playing basketball every night, stuff like that. And I was like, I really need to do something to be more efficient. So I started doing, like, free runs and hikes and stuff like that, because I saw that if I was doing it, like, say I was doing it freely, I was getting a better result than if I was on a treadmill or if I was on a stair stepper. Like, freely was the way to go. Like, free runs are the best way to burn more calories and drop weight hecka quick. I started putting a lot more running, hiking, stuff like that, walking, stuff like that. Just something that was more freely and more, you know, taxing on my body than just being on a treadmill or a stair stepper. And at this point, you know what I'm saying, I have found Celsius is my favorite drink by far. It is what's, you know, it fuels me every single day. It's what helped me perform at the high level I could, because, you know, I don't really sleep too much, which is very bad. I'm gonna, you know, switch my schedule hopefully and just try to get a better life schedule, you know what I'm saying, because my life schedule is all over the place. It really sucks. I don't sleep too much, and, you know, I'm always just tired, so I feed off caffeine, which is also not really the healthiest for your body, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. But I started doing free runs, started doing hikes, and I dropped all the way down to about 185, and, like, I still just didn't like how I looked. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I still need to do more. So I kept going, kept pushing, and now I'm down to 177. It's crazy. And I'm probably a lot less now. And, you know, my weight has fluctuated a lot through that whole process and stuff like that. So basically I have lost more than 80 pounds, like, if you count all the ups and downs I had with my weight. But I didn't really want to get into that, make this too long. But I just wanted to tell you, like, you don't have to have a very, very good diet to lose weight. You just need to proportion your proportions a lot smaller and eat a lot less. You can still have junk food, you can still have fast food, just don't eat as much. And do a lot of intense cardio. The thing that helped me the most was cardio. I cannot stress, cardio is everything when you're losing weight. Like, it doesn't matter what your diet is. Well, I mean, unless you're just gouging your food. It doesn't matter if you're on supplements, what you eat, anything like that. If you're just at least doing your intense cardio, if you get that heart pumping and that blood flowing and you burn calories, you're gonna lose weight. No matter what. Like, if you're not gouging food and you're not drinking very unhealthy, like drinks like pop, that's high in sugar, stuff like that, like, you're gonna lose weight either way. Like, you don't have to make yourself eat just so clean to lose weight. Because I didn't do it. I didn't eat really, really clean. I haven't even really had a good diet yet. I just, lowered my proportions, did a lot of intense cardio, and just put in that work. Now, I would have a lot better, results if I did have a really good diet, because, it's going to help you at the end of the day. But the main focus of this is to show you guys that, you know what I'm saying, like, no matter what situation you're in, no matter what, underlying disease or anything like that, no matter what it is, you can still go out and do it. You can even do it at home. And the main thing, I like to tell people is, you don't even have to be motivated to go lose weight. You don't have to be motivated to wake up and want to go do this. All it takes is discipline and consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wake up, some days I don't have any motivation whatsoever, but I have discipline. I tell myself, like, yeah, I know you're not feeling it today or anything like that, but you can still go up and do this. Like, you don't got to be motivated. You just got to have discipline. Like, just discipline yourself to do it no matter what, no matter how tired you are, no matter anything like that. Like, I hate when people have excuses. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that have excuses, like, it's just annoying. Because as long as you discipline yourself, you tell yourself to go up and go do it, like, get up and go do it, you're gonna see results. And consistency, like, that is the second thing I like to tell people. My first go-to is discipline, and my second go-to is consistency. Because if you're not consistent on everything you do on a daily basis, you're not gonna see results. And if you do, it's gonna be very, 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 very slow. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go every single day, because I used to. Now, you know what I'm saying, I'm a little bit, because I have to maintain my weight so I can get took out of the clinic. So I'm not going as much, you know what I'm saying, because I'm just maintaining my weight. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys, like, that's my two biggest things. And then, like, third would be motivation. Like, I don't want to be there to motivate people, but, like, some days you're just not gonna have motivation, and you're gonna need that discipline. So that's my number one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna always just wake up with motivation every single day, because I sure don't. But I just wanted to put this out there, because I know diabetes isn't like a really, like, it's not like very, very, concerning or very, very, deadly or anything like that. But I want to show the people, you know what I'm saying, that you can be diagnosed with something, and if you put in the work hard enough and you want it, you can flip that around. No matter what. You know what I'm saying? No matter if you have diabetes or any underlying condition or disorder or anything like that, if you just put in the work and you have the willpower over yourself to want to do better and be better, you can do it. And, like, I want to be here for you guys, to motivate you guys to want to do better. And it don't even really have to be the gym. If you just do better in life, like, say you want to complete something in life, or you want to change something in your life, or something like that, I want to be there for you. And I want to, make sure you come up on my video and you're like, wow, I really love this guy's energy. I really love what he's doing. I really love, like, what he wants to do for people. And it just, like, move you to want to go do that. Because it don't matter if it takes you 1 month, 2 months, 10 months, a year, 2 years, as long as you're putting the work into it to get the results you want, it doesn't matter how long it takes. Because at the end of it, it's going to be worth it no matter what. But yeah, guys, I just really wanted to get on here and really just tell you, you know, my little story. It wasn't really a story. I'll probably get in like a very highly in-depth story later on if you guys really want that. I just wanted to make just to know a little bit of my story, like not all of it, just a little bit. You know, the work I put in, the 80 pounds I've lost, because some people on here, you know what I'm saying, if you're new or something like that, or you just haven't seen my Snapchat, you don't know about that. You don't know that part in me. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a very big person. I don't know if I'll put up pictures, but you'll see the transformation in the thumbnail. But yeah, guys, I just really wanted to get on here and just, you know what I'm saying, allow you piece by piece, you know, step by step into my life as a diabetic, and, you know, in my weight loss journey, stuff like that. If you guys have any, you know, sort of mental issues or mental health issues or anything in that nature, you just call that number I put in earlier, because it's very important to me that I can be there for people and I can make a change in their lives. Because like, I really can't stress it enough that I would rather stay up and lose sleep, be that one person that talks to you, than a bunch of people be at your funeral. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I don't know you. I don't care if you live 100 miles away or just down the street. No matter what, I'm on this so I can motivate and move people, but also be there for people so that they know they're not alone. I want to make people smile. I want to make people laugh. I want to make people happy in life. And, you know, that's what life is really about, is, you know, seeing the positive in things. You can always look at something in your life as a positive, you know, aspect, in a sense. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get off here because it is almost 2:30 in the morning and I need to edit this and have it up by tonight, because I really this means the world to me. And the words that I'm saying on the camera right now is just the thing that means the most to me right now, just to get it to everybody and just get my point, you know, clear and across. But yeah, guys, it's been your boy Chance. I'm hoping that you can see me a pretty decent amount. It's just my light's dead and it's just really dim. But thank you guys for watching. Everybody that's new, thank you for joining. Just don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's been your boy Chance, and we're out. Peace. Don't cut me down, bring me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man, lifted me, erased. Now I'm slipping through the cracks.